Hey everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading actually focused on abundance, career, money matters, things of that nature. I did end up getting a few requests from viewers to be able to do a format like this with this subject on abundance and money matters and career. So that's what we're going to take a look at here today, and let's see what presents itself here. So I'm going to start with the Angels of Abundance deck. I believe this is by Doreen Virtue, and I will of course link everything down below. So let's see what are the energies that are presenting itself here that's either coming towards you or what might be preventing abundance from coming your way. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're guided to tune in and watch. So focusing on bringing in abundance, your money matters, attracting more money, improving your finances, finding employment if you're unemployed. So we have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Okay? So if you feel that you're the type of person where you tend to do things on your own, or you want to be able to tackle those challenges by yourself, there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking for assistance in however way you need it. You know, it could be something as simple as asking a friend to help you out to be able to secure employment, or if you're a little bit short on finances for any given month or day, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong for reaching out to friends or family asking for help if that's something that you need. But let's go ahead and clarify that message with tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Volume 2. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever needs this message on abundance. So don't be afraid to ask for and accept that help in however way you need it. I love how we've got the Magician right here. Okay, so this is about manifestation, a positive outcome, especially when it comes to your finances. That looks really good because you can manifest what it is that you are needing. Certainly when it comes to perhaps employment, securing employment, getting a raise in pay, if that's something that you are striving for. You know, it really depends on what your situation is. If you're unemployed, perhaps this is telling you that you have the capability to finally secure employment by asking for assistance and, you know, just focusing positively on what it is that you can attract your way. So that looks pretty positive here. Let's grab another card. What else, please? Focusing on asking for assistance when it comes to bringing in abundance. We have the Emperor. Okay, so this can for me be indicative of an employer, perhaps. Could be an Aries that you are dealing with. This is somebody who could be in a position of authority. So this could be a CEO, this could be the president of the company. This is someone who has the capability of offering you a job or giving you a raise in pay. So that's actually pretty positive. And then we've got the Four of Wands right here, which is a very strong foundation that you can build for yourself. I'm off camera here, sorry. This is a strong foundation, guys. So if that's what has been lacking in your energy to bring in that abundance, it's very important for you to be thinking very positively so that that's the energy that you are putting out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this. I've got this deck from Fire Witch Tarot. It's called Hustle. All right, so let's grab some advice here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever needs these messages on abundance, money matters. Let's see what it is that you need to know right now. What's the advice? What are the messages that need to come through? What's been holding you back? Or what is the advice for you to implement this time? It does say sign that damn contract. All right, so for those of you who have been contemplating whether you should sign a contract or not, there's your answer. You know, this could be a very lucrative deal that you're about to sign. It could be something as simple as new employment, which is possible. We've seen that. Okay, and again, don't be afraid to ask for assistance in however way you need it. And sometimes, you know, it's something as simple as just throwing it out into the universe, just calling it out, just claiming it and speaking it is all you need to do. You got to believe that what it is that you're hoping to manifest is exactly what it is that you're attracting your way, you know? Don't go broke trying to show off. All right, so that's very important for somebody out there. And should you have the means to be able to provide for yourself, to be able to afford the finer things in life, at the same time, you don't want to tap yourself out, you know, and just live paycheck to paycheck. It doesn't matter if that paycheck is a massive one on a monthly basis or a bi-weekly basis or even a weekly basis. You know, it doesn't matter what that number is. If you're overspending, if you're living beyond your means just to be able to show off, then this is perhaps advice for you to tailor that back a bit. Okay, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, what other advice needs to come through for those focusing on abundance and attracting that abundance in? Fake it till you make it. You know, this for me is very law of attraction and energy. It's one of those things where you have to act as if it's already happened. You have to picture it as if you already have the very thing that you're trying to manifest towards you. You know, so it's one of those things where you got to believe it before it even happens, before it even manifests, before it's even something that's tangible for you. And look at this next card right here. Use your skills to create. Whatever your skills are, if it's something that you can share with the public, if you happen to be a very creative person, maybe this is something that you know in your heart you've been wanting to pursue this, but maybe you haven't done it. And again, based off of the message that came through earlier, if this is an endeavor that you need to pursue where you can't seem to do it on your own and you need help from somebody, once again, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for that help. We also have invest in stocks coming through here, okay? And I mean, of course, you got to be mindful of how you invest. You have to go through the proper channels to be able to work with companies that you can trust, that you can invest your money wisely, okay? And lastly, look at this message. Put them ideas to work. It's basically picking up off of this same energy of use your skills to create, you know, whatever these ideas are. Maybe it's, I'm getting for some of you guys, it could be a book that you've been wanting to write, a class that you've been wanting to teach, whatever it is. You know, you have the capability to manifest so much here. And I love how this is coming through because it's true. You got to fake it till you make it. You know, act as if it's something that's tangible that you can already touch. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap it up with some additional tarot cards here. Let's see what other advice. So I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot, Volume 1. Angels and spirit guides, please, some final advice here when it comes to money matters and abundance. So you don't want to tap yourself out. You don't want to overspend. Okay, we do have the Queen of Swords here. This is somebody who's independent. So I'm getting for my Divine Feminines, you can provide for yourself, you know, but you need to be able to cut out any sort of behaviors that's preventing movement in advancing yourself when it comes to your career, when it comes to being able to save at least for a rainy day. You don't want to tap yourself out. We've seen that here. We do have the Justice card coming through here. So it's very important for you to be very truthful with how you spend your money, your behaviors. Do you overspend? Do you perhaps donate? You know, it's one of those things where if you have enough to be able to share with those less fortunate, that type of energy, it'll come back to you tenfold, you know? Some of you guys could also secure employment in the legal field because this can be tapped into legal matters. So if you happen to be working in a law office, perhaps as an attorney or a paralegal or somewhere along those lines. That could be coming through for some of you guys as well. Okay. So the 10 of Wands is heavy burdens, hard work. And I feel for those of you that resonate with this, you're not afraid of that hard work. But you've also got these heavy burdens perhaps that you've been carrying that could be the equivalent of bills that you just haven't had the money to pay for, or you're in a dead-end job and you're not happy, or you've had to take on a second job, taking on extra responsibilities just to be able to pay the bills. But with that 3 of Cups, this is indicative of happy times ahead and cause for celebration. To me, this is picking up off of perhaps the possibility of securing employment. Friendships and community goes back to assisting, where is that card? Asking for and accepting help. So some of you guys might actually secure employment simply by telling a friend that you need a job, and who knows, there might be an opening at their company, at their job, and they let you know about it. Something along those lines where word of mouth plays a huge role in moving forward in your life. Okay, so it does seem to me that even though you might be struggling financially for some of you, that's temporary and you'll be able to create movement, certainly when it comes to abundance and your finances. And then lastly, we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is a new beginning. This is giving you clarity. We've got 2 cards here, the Justice card, as well as the Ace of Swords, which is tapped into clarity. And that for me, for you, the viewer, is giving you the necessary tools, perhaps, for you to be able to see things clearly, what it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life, to bring in what it is that you're hoping for, what it is that your goals are, your dreams are when it comes to your career and your finances. So the Ace of Swords, much like the Queen of Swords, it's in possession of that sword to be able to cut things and people and behaviors out of the equation so that you can empower yourself and be able to attract this abundance that you are meant to have. So you don't want to self-sabotage your progress in that. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever came through here resonated with some of you guys out there and empowers you to be able to do what's necessary to bring in this abundance your way. And again, my favorite card from everything that came through here today is fake it till you make it, because there will come a day when you're not faking it anymore. It's going to be a part of your reality. All right, so that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. See you next time.